Hello YouTube, it's EmmaBlueEyes10 and I'm doing a deck contest video for Scapegoatuser's contest. Well, if you want to join, go to his channel, look out for the contest video and post video responses there, which is what I'm doing right now. So, he's a good guy and look forward to seeing how well I do in this contest. Okay, as everybody knows, the deck I mainly use is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hence that, my Shining Dragon, 3 Blue Eyes, and 3 Ultimates. And of course the 3 babies as well, I like to call them babies. Okay then, well first off, the deck is mainly a fun deck. However, I am trying to make it competitive, hence why I've been going to tournaments recently. It doesn't do very well against the metagame though, like Glad Beasts, like Swarm Blackwings, even though I have won a few duels against them, I haven't really won any matches yet. So yeah, it's mainly a fun deck. The main aim of the deck is to try and get Shining Dragon out onto the field as quickly as you can. I've got 3 different ways of doing that. I've got, well, if it goes well, then this is the order it tends to happen in. It'll go Polymerization, and then when 3 Blue Eyes in the grave, I can use Dragon to mirror. And then, of course, I can use this trap, return from the different dimension, bring all 3 Blue Eyes back to the field. And then, because this is a quick play magic, I could fusion summon in the battle phases and do quite a bit of damage, super polymerization. So I've got 3 ways to bring out 3 ultimates, and you know, that's the fun part, trying to do it in order. If not, it has to go quite differently, and I only usually end up summoning 2, but that doesn't matter, because you only need 1 to summon Shining. So yeah, it's mainly, as I said, mainly fun deck, and it also follows the limited ban list of March 2010. So I've got like 2 Honest, 2 Book of Moon, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, that sort of thing. I've got 2 different engines. I've got the White Stone to get Blue Eyes to my hand. I've got Mass Dragon to get dragons out to my hand and White Stone and stuff. Yeah, so that's the basic explanation of the deck. Now the actual story behind the deck itself is quite personal, but it's quite personal and really quite funny actually. When Yu-Gi-Oh first came out in 2003, of course I first watched the anime, and then about 6 months later, me and my little sister got our first decks. She got the starter Kaiba and I got the starter Yugi, because I really liked Dark Magician. And so my first deck was actually Dark Magician, and then we went in 2004, the Pyramid of Light movie came out, and we went to see it, and because Mum and Dad weren't into it, they kicked me in with the, well, I was going to see it anyway, but they literally left me in charge of Amy and her friends to go and see the movie. And of course, if everybody went to see the movie, then you got your 4 special cards, gold cover cards. Very first card I opened was my Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Read the effects, thought it was really cool, so I thought, right, I'll wonder what it's like in the movie. Saw the movie, really awed by the Shining Dragon, a bit disappointed by its effects though, it wasn't quite the same, but oh well. So yeah, and then after I saw the movie and got Shining Dragon, I started to trade around for the Blue Eyes. So I've actually got these 3 Blue Eyes by trade, and they've got a little bit of cracks on them, and one of them's got tape on the sides, unfortunately, because the sides were going. But doesn't matter, I'm really happy to have them. And yeah, and other cards at that time which were only available was like the Burst Stream, which was an Ancient Sanctuary. I tried to get it via buying the pack, but it didn't work, so I ended up buying this online instead. And as you all know, when Shining Dragon did come out, Ultimate Dragon wasn't out at all, so I had to make a fake, or use a proxy fake to summon Shining Dragon, just to see how it went. And then about 2-3 years ago, me and my little sister were looking around on the internet, and we came across a site that said that Ultimate Dragon had been released in English at last, and I was pretty happy, so I looked around, but unfortunately all the prices were like £30 above. And then I came across a Cool Kingdom site and they were selling my Ultimate Dragon for £12.50. So you can guess what I did. I phoned up Cool Kingdom and said, look, can I order one Ultimate Dragon please, and of course one Slicer of the Sky Dragon, because my little sister saw her favourite god card on there for a tenner, so it was worth it. And so yeah, and I got my first copy of Ultimate Dragon. The second copy I got via trade. The third copy, as I've already explained on another deck video, I went to Mad for Miniatures for my 20th birthday. Vinny had an Ultimate in his trade folder, tried to get it, he said no, it was for somebody else. 1 week later I checked my own trade folder again, and this was in it with a happy 20th birthday sticker on the front. So I was pretty happy to have all three, but I did struggle a little bit to try and figure out how to summon the third Ultimate Dragon, and as you probably realised, as you've probably seen in my other videos, I did have 2 Dragon's Mirror, but I'm not very keen on remove from play cards, never have been. I'd only use Dragon's Mirror as a last resort if all 3 Blue Eyes get dumped into the grave, or sent to the grave one way or another. I'm really not keen on it. I've never been keen on remove from play cards or chaos cards at all. It's just not my style. I like to try and duel and get out the dragons as quickly as I can and use them to stall and not overwhelm the opponent, but scare the opponent, because whenever any of the Blue Eyes cards hit the field, my opponents are like, oh no. So yeah, and so that's the story behind the Blue Eyes cards. And of course there's another card that I need to mention, which is another favourite of mine. My ultimate favourite, of course, being the Shining Dragon, but my other favourite is, of course, this one, Yubel, which my boyfriend Chris, the anime guy, who's currently filming, got for me. I saw the anime, and I saw her character. I thought she was an awesome character, and when I heard that her actual card was coming out, I was like, oh yay. And Chris was able to get a whole box of Phantom Darkness, and he got just one Yubel in the whole thing. So he gave it to me as a late birthday gift, and I'm really happy for that, because I think she's an awesome card. Ultimate protection, ultimate shield, as she's described in the anime, and that's what she is, because the opponent won't attack you. And her second ability, Tributing a Monster, you've probably seen my Why Yubel is in my deck video. It explains the reason why Yubel is in my deck. I contribute white stone, instant Blue Eyes to my hand, or if I need to get Blue Eyes in the grave for a different combo, then that's how I do it. It also stops them, from being harmed as well. And I've got a few ways to summon Yubel. I've got Dandelion, which I got over the weekend. I've got Damage Condenser, and I've got Samsara Lotus to activate as tribute fodder for Yubel, if I don't need to use white stone, or if I don't have the chance to use white stone or any other monsters. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck contest video. I hope you enjoyed Scapegoatuser, and I hope your contest goes really well, and I look forward to seeing how well I do. So till then everybody, take care and bye!